Hey everyone, this is David. Welcome back behind the velvet rope. Let's just get right into it because we're here with Sarah Farasia.
Hi, Gorge. Hi, Gorge. I'm having a little dandelion root tea from a pregnancy.
What a
And
lovely thing.
how are you? I love your sweater. Who's on your sweater, by the way?
Debbie Harry, call on
Ah,
me with kisses, baby. Call one way or another. The tide is high, but I'm moving on. Maria. I'm not trying out for the voice anytime soon. Who doesn't love a little Blondie? R.I.P. Clem Burke. R.I.P. Clem Burke.
good, babe. You look
Best
good.
drummers ever.
Just want to hit it because we're getting down to the last couple of weeks. Can you believe we are heading to November?
No,
Can
because our
you
live
believe it?
show is happening.
Yeah,
Can't
we're
wait.
less than a month away, November 17th, 7 o'clock New York City time. It's a virtual live podcast, which means you hop in your jammies on Monday night. And we're doing it because BravoCon is happening that weekend. If you want to get all the tea, there's going to be surprises, shockers, reveals, announcements. We're going to break it all down. And then in addition to that, if you want to ask us personal questions, you can do that. It's $30. Everybody is a VIP. Best question walks away with a gift box of over $100 in goodies, makeup, and supplements, and clothes, and mugs, and all kinds of fun things. Join us. You
Mhm.
can get your tickets. Just go to our Instagrams at Behind the Velvet Rope at The Sarah Fraser Show. Boop. Link in bio is right there. You buy through Eventbrite, all safe, all secure. And we will see you on the 17th. And we talked about it last show, but just a reminder if you're interested in being our sponsor, we actually have a deal that we are running. We always get two sponsors, we will have them. If you would like to sponsor the show, it's normally $1,000, but we are doing a $500 option. You can be the sponsor of our live show. Now, the first person who reserves this, you get to basically open the show. That's how we do it. First come, first
Free
serve.
ticket, by the way, to the
Free
show.
ticket. And you get to promote anything you want, your small business, your podcast, your YouTube, anything you would like to promote. The Sarah Fraser Show at gmail.com. And years later, we still talk about and shout out our sponsors. So once you're in the fam, you're in. You cannot get on our shows for $500 anywhere else
You
ever.
cannot get on our show. This is not a joke. If anyone would rather just sponsor our shows, that's fine. But that ain't 1,000. That ain't 1,500. You hear these ads on our show? That's the real deal. So you can't even do that for a thousand
Dave,
dollars. So this really is the great deal. Really.
we'll see you then. See you then.
We will see you then. Yes, I'm very excited, and everybody come on along because that's a great deal. By the way, it's also not even 500, it's 470. If you're going to buy the ticket to the show for 300, now just do the 500, plug whatever you want, like you said, and you get the free show. You get the free
Um,
ticket. We're gonna start where you want to start. MJ's divorce. You've been asking for this all week.
Mercedes. I love the way her mother says Mercedes.
Mercedes.
What
All this.
happened?
Well, Sarah, again, I'm not shocked. I'm not shocked about any of it. Um, I-
Ah,
you know,
Lord.
if you listen to the Till the Dirt podcast, which I don't listen to other podcasts, just not enough time, but lots of clips. Apparently, they fought all the time on the podcast, and
Oh, I love that.
it's funny how all this drama with Reza and Adam was over Tommy. You're still friends. I mean, you've been friends with Reza, you're a lifelong friend, and Gigi, and I mean, even if you hate each other, listen. You know what? The Shaws, they just MJ, Reza, and Gigi, they just know they really are reality TV gold. They just know how to bring so much drama. But it just is ironic. You had all I mean, till literally till the dirt fighting over with Reza, who you've known since your childhood, over Tommy, and now it's over. 7 years, a few months back, let's not forget that MJ was on Jeff Lewis and basically, called Gigi out just as I think like who's she gonna hook up with at BravoCon next? Like basically shuts slut shaming her or whatever. And Gigi's like, it's really funny how I mean these people that are on the verge of a divorce and are about to get divorced are the ones that are the most critical of other people's relationships. Like, I have what you want, baby. I have freedom. I could hook up with whoever I want at BravoCon. Amen to that, Gigi baby. And so Gigi kind of put it out there months ago. MJ might be in when really well. Gigi broke this news in a lot of ways months ago. Divorce. What happened, Sarah? It's tough being married, babes, in LA especially.
I guess when you have the spotlight on you, it is. I don't know. I mean, I found marriage to be harder actually before we were married. I don't know.
Really?
My relationship with my husband. Yeah, well, it was, I always had grass is greener syndrome for the first 5 years that I met him. I was like, oh,
Hmm.
I do better.
Hmm.
Like I could probably find somebody hotter,
Hmm.
richer.
Guess what?
What?
I'm 75 years old and I have grasses greeter syndrome every 5 minutes. And let me tell you something. Ain't nobody want me. So there ain't no grass is greener. I ain't no prize over here. So
I, I'm with you. I'm like, I wasn't like people were beating down my door either. Yeah, that's a great point. So it's like you can have grass is greener syndrome, but do people want you? Like,
nobody wants me. Nobody. No, 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 no.
I was the same. No, I realized what a great man I have. I, they've weathered so many storms to me, which was fascinating. And the hardest part is usually your relationship on TV. Now, they haven't been
Mhm.
on television in what, 2 years, 3 years? I guess maybe it worked the opposite for them. Maybe without cameras, they saw things in each other. She started so late in life. Shams, I love Shams, their little boy. She wants
Yeah.
sole custody.
Yes, she does.
She checked
She
no
does.
spousal support. She doesn't want to give him any, and she doesn't want to take any from him. No, I'm not sure he feels the same.
I'm not sure he feels the same, and I'm not sure that's how it's gonna go, Miss Javid. I mean, you were just back on the TV. I mean, the bad news for us is that season one is in the can, and we ain't filming season two yet. Season one isn't even out. So this divorce, yeah, you got yourself a storyline for season two, MJ, but let's slow it down. We have to air season one. We have to see how the people react. We have to get to season two, and
I mean, they've been together because I think what, they were married 7 years.
7 years.
But I mean, how many years did we see them on TV kind of going back
Mhm.
and forth? I mean, they've been together over a decade. That's a long time. And I think she gave birth to Shams, what, 46, 47?
Good
I,
for
you
her.
know, I, this one did surprise me a little bit. He seemed ride or
Mm.
die for her, but I never listened to the podcast either. I had read that, like the podcast, they seemed very off with one
Mhm.
another. This is too bad. I thought they just bought a house together too. Like they finally had made enough money, saved enough money. I mean, LA,
Very
it ain't a
tough.
cheap place to buy a home.
No, it is not, honey. It is
So
really not.
I thought she had just recently posted like kind of all the things that had come together, living the dream. Divorce is expensive. Mr. Wonderful, been on our shows, says,
Yep.
don't get divorced.
Don't
Don't.
get
He
divorced.
says that's the biggest financial hit that people take actually in their lifetime. And he said, just move out, bone other people, and ride it out. And then if you really find somebody, you have to remarry. Hopefully over time, feelings have softened so you can negotiate the deal and get out of it without. But he says divorce is like the single most financial, the biggest mistake you can make. It sets people back decades.
I 100% agree with Mr. Wonderful, who has been on both of our shows. Kyle and Mauricio agree with him. There's hundreds of millions of dollars
They're
there, and
not getting divorced.
they're not getting divorced. And I really do. People laugh, and we have our online personas and then our real world. I'm really who I am off air. I really, truly, from the bottom of my heart, will just take it one step further than him. And I really say, don't get married. You can fall in love with a person. You can have 7 children. You can live with them for the rest of your life, like Kurt and Goldie. I really, really, personally don't believe in marriage. That's just me. I will be with you for the rest of your life. I mean, I am no spring chicken at this point. You shouldn't even want me. Like, what's the point now? We have
Well, I
20,
want your money.
20,
I
we
want
have
your money.
20 years together. I mean, it's savage. But
Are you going to leave it
I,
to your niece and nephew, or are you going to,
let me
or
tell
would
you
you give it
something.
to your lover?
Okay, well, I guess I shouldn't answer that because I have to
They probably
first,
listen.
like, no one's gonna want me if I give the real answer on that. But I don't believe, I really don't believe in marriage. I just really don't. So I agree with Mr. Wonderful. I think it is a horrible, horrible, horrible business decision for anyone to get married.
It's
Not,
not, though. It's a fabulous one if you marry the right person.
but
Because, like,
that's
I couldn't,
1% of the world. Okay,
no, it's more than that. It's probably
2%.
40. First of all, I'll tell you right now the secret.
Really,
It,
40% of the people out
yes,
there
a
are
lot of
happily
people are.
married. Okay.
Well, we're as happy as you are. You have days that you're euphoric, and you have days I guarantee you're lonely, and you come home and you think, well, what would it be like? You know?
Not really.
Okay, well,
I mean, I don't have days where everything is hunky dory, but no, no. That one I don't
well,
really have.
this is the secret. I will tell you. He has a secret, which is don't get married. Mine is this.
Yeah.
You want to know how to get married? 2 years prior to your, I guarantee this will work.
You
Two
told me.
years prior to you tying the knot, you need to go see an emotional cognitive couples therapist, not a couples therapist, not a single therapist. The two of you together, and then you can also seek separate therapy, need to go to an emotional cognitive marriage therapist. What do? They slow down every fight, every argument. You have to get cellular. And you learn so much about the person. You learn how they're going to fight. You learn what they truly believe about money, about children, about religion. Religion's such a big one.
Hmm.
About in-laws.
Money is a big one.
Money is huge. And that emotional cognitive therapist will not leave you